Alrighty, what's going on, guys? Welcome to a day of eating during the last phase of my cut. This is technically the second last week of my cut on probably the lowest my calories will get. They're at about 2,000 now. They were at 2,300 like 5 or 6 days ago before we made yet another drop. As for what my meal is, this is breakfast. That's it. 2 scoops of Gorilla Mode protein, code Evan, but you already knew that, and 80 grams of mixed frozen berries. This is what it's like to be dieting pretty hard. Mind you, I'm not doing any cardio, so typically when people are dieting this hard, they're also doing cardio, so they'd be a little bit leaner. I'm actually not that lean, given the fact that I'm eating 2,000 calories a day. This morning I weighed in at 219, so by the end of the cut I might be like, 217, 216 hopefully, which will leave a long runway to bulk and not be such a skinny little bitch. And then this is the rest of breakfast. Coffee. Probably have 2 or 3 of these depending on how I'm feeling. I'm not sure if you guys knew this or not, but when you diet, basically your body is in a more and more stressed out state all the time, which makes it very difficult for your body to kind of wind down. So sleep is heavily impacted when you are in the later stages of the diet. Quality of sleep, duration of sleep, that kind of thing. So I haven't been sleeping very well lately, definitely not as long as I usually do. Cortisol is the hormone that kind of wakes your body up in the morning. Like naturally, because your cortisol is a stress hormone, so it's always kind of chronically elevated when you're like deep into a diet. It's really difficult to sleep in. I didn't even go to bed very late last night. Sorry. Yeah, also my brain doesn't work very well either. I didn't go to bed very early last night. Jesus. And I still woke up this morning at like 8:30, which usually I sleep for like 9 to 9.5, sometimes 10 hours. This morning last night I probably got 8 hours, so yeah, caffeine is man's best friend. Fuck, I love coffee. Alrighty, so second meal of the day is a pre-workout meal. We got 150 grams of chicken, so protein content hasn't changed for the pre-workout meal for a while now. But then I only get 80 grams of white potato, which, if I do say so myself, didn't burn them. They're not undercooked. I throw down with an air fryer. And then on top of that, I used to have frozen banana or like, a certain amount of banana. Now I don't get banana anymore. So it's just that, like an insulting amount of carrot. Washing carrots, so sus. You wish. I get 25 grams of carrot with this meal, which is almost just like why even have anything at all? So I fired on the scale. This is how I eat like most of my vegetables. So that's 27 grams of carrot. This is technically 2 grams more than what I'm supposed to eat. So I used to get a scoop of cluster dextrin during my workout. So now I don't get that either. I just have this and then my post-workout meal. 30 grams of carbs less, just with the no cluster dextrin. So now my intra-workout is just glycerol and EAAs and salt. Going all out on the pre-workout today. We're gonna go 2 scoops nitric, 2 scoops energy, and 2 scoops glycerol. Code Evan, 10% discount on the most euphoric workouts of your life. 2 scoops energy, 2 scoops Taga's blood, although I still haven't found the scoop in this container yet. Always make sure to, like, every once in a while shake your Gorilla Mode or nitric, because some of the ingredients like the citrulline and the glycer pump, however you pronounce it, they're a little heavier, so like some of that stuff will kind of sink to the bottom. So in order to kind of make sure you're getting like each dosage of each ingredient that you think you are per scoop, just shake the container up like every few, workouts or whatever, just to make sure you're always getting like a well-rounded serving. I'm actually gonna do 1 scoop in this and then 2 scoops of glycerol in my intro. Because if you take too much glycerol at one time, at least for me, it kind of upsets my stomach a bit. So I'll do 2 scoops nitric, 1 scoop glycerol, 2 scoops energy, salt. When you're really low on calories, hydration is extremely important for like maintaining performance in your workouts. And I'm not like a big hydration guy, just in the sense like I don't naturally, like I'm not thirsty that much. I don't drink a lot of water without like having to try. So, and I salt every meal, put salt in my in my intra. We go gym. Come on, we go gym, we go gym. I don't know why I have so much energy.
Maybe 3 coffees and 2 scoops of pre.
3 coffees will do it. You just wait. A year from now, these vlogs, they're gonna be in a fucking 2023 BMW M3 competition. And
I like
I'll actually be able, well, actually the 2023s probably don't come in standard. But they'll be faster, it'll be cooler. And we will look back fondly on our times in the Subaru.
Yep.
The 2010 Subaru shit pile.
The old import.
The old import, guys. I only drive foreigns. But buddy, she'll fucking crawl, what? I only go through like fucking 2 liters of oil every 3 weeks. What do you guys think of the new Dunks? I'm such a basic bee. I can't help it. I can't think for myself, so I just wear what everyone else says is cool.
See Evan with his fanny pack too?
Oh yeah, fanny pack. I don't know, people said it's cool, so I got one, because I don't dress myself. Post-workout meal has gone from my tasty post-workout shake that had 1 scoop post-workout formula, Gorilla Mind, and 80 grams of mixed berries. I actually really enjoyed that. Now I get 200 grams of ground beef, 50 grams of peppers, which is like 6 bites, and I usually get 30 grams of mushroom, which is like 1 mushroom, but I have not bought mushrooms. So I just wanted to make it harder on myself. Forgot to give myself the only food I'm allowed to have. But yeah, so post-workout meal is super fucking simple now. We just have protein with a little bit of fat in it so that, it doesn't digest like super fast, so that I can, wait at least an hour and a bit before my next meal. Wow, I only have 200 grams of beef. I just love dieting so much that I just want to eat even less food. We do have some red meat for one of the meals, and that's really the only reason that we have this post-workout. And then also because red meat's a little bit fattier, we have a post-workout just to kind of prevent me from being hungry in like 30 minutes after I eat this. Although to be honest, because it's so little food, I am anyway. But yeah, that's post-workout meal, and I will see you guys in the next meal. Okay, so second post-workout meal, aka meal 4, 200 grams of chicken. Probably could have guessed that. And then 100 grams of white potato. The reason we are doing white potato over rice is just because potatoes are slightly less calorically dense. Either way, they take a little bit longer to digest, so they're a bit more satiating. So it just keeps my blood sugar a little bit more stable and keeps me full a little bit longer. Also, I really like potatoes. They're just harder to cook. Potatoes, you have to like cut them up and stuff. Then you gotta like, put spice on them. Then you gotta put them in the air fryer. And then like once or twice while it's cooking in the air fryer, you gotta like mix them up so it cooks evenly and all that fucking shit. Rice, you just rinse it, put it in, turn it on. Done.
You rinse yours?
Oh yeah, that's something I should talk about maybe. So rice is really starchy, white rice. If you just put it in the rice cooker, or however you're gonna cook it, however much rice you're gonna cook, and then just run water, switch it around so I just use the rice cooker, so it's a big bowl basically. Switch it around in the rice cooker, you'll see like the water gets really like milky or like murky, and that's all the starch coming off the rice. Pour it out, and then just do that like 3 or 4 times, and then that will make the rice more bioavailable, so easier to digest, and also you will be able to actually absorb the nutrients, the macronutrients specifically, but the nutrients in the rice more easily and just more overall. And then the rest of this meal is 40 grams of bell peppers, surprise, and you guessed it, 40 grams of carrot. And that's the meal. It's so much fun. So interesting, just gourmet. But at this point, obviously calories are pretty low. The meals are the meals, you know what it is. At this point, we're not eating for anything other than to get as shredded as possible. Usually I put barbecue sauce on this. Low sugar G Hughes. That stuff is gas. But there's none open, it's in the cupboard, I'm too lazy to open it.
So what's the meal you cook for a girl if you're having them over?
I would just take them somewhere.
No, but you gotta cook it. It can't be chicken and rice.
Now you're asking the questions that people really want to know the answer to. Could I do probably like a creamy pasta?
Okay.
So like chicken Alfredo or maple salmon on a bed of rice, some lemon,
That's
steamed
solid.
vegetables. Unflavored Greek yogurt. Get 100 grams of that. There we go. So then I have my casein protein source, which is Greek yogurt and then 2 scoops casein protein. And then we have egg whites and frozen kale with some garlic powder and black pepper. Bedtime meal. Wow, this is low. And that's my bedtime meal. So, thank you guys for watching. As always, you can use my code Evan at YoungLA, Gorilla Mind, any of the other sponsors that I have listed in my bio to support me. But thank you very much for watching the video. If you like these videos, sub the channel, comment some stuff, like the video, whatever you so please. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.